Welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do a really quick video on my adoption process with my dog Willow. So I don't know, she is a rescue dog, and I have to say, if you want to rescue a dog, go do it. She is the best ever. She is actually a Labrador, which is a Border Collie Lab mix, and I have to tell you, like, this is the best breed I think I have ever had. All growing up I had dogs. I had a Lab and a Mutt when I was little. And then we got 2 Pomeranians, a Dachshund, and 2 Australian Shepherds. And the Dachshund was like my best friend all growing up. He still is my best friend, and I love him to pieces. But I have to say, out of all the dogs I've had, Willow is probably by far the best. Like, I don't know. I'll talk more about her later. But I just wanted to share my rescue process with you guys because I think it is just such a cool story, and I'm so in love with my dog, and I just think she's awesome. So if you are thinking about adopting, I hope you do, because it is honestly the best thing ever. Let's see if she'll come. So this is my sweet girl. If you haven't met her, this is Willow. She is, do you want to come here? Aw, she's just going to lay behind me so while I talk about her. So anyways, when I moved here, I knew that I wanted to get a dog. I actually grew up in Ohio and had dogs my whole life, and so it was very weird to not have a dog. And when I first moved here, I just really wanted a dog really bad, and I kept saying that I was going to get a dog, but I didn't know when. And I looked at every rescue website constantly, and I wasn't sure when I wanted to get the dog, but I definitely knew I wanted a dog. And I think I moved here, and I moved to Colorado, and I want to say August, and my plan was to get a dog in September, but I think I got her in August, honestly. I was only in this apartment for, I feel like, a week maybe before I got her, so it was kind of crazy. But anyways, I saw her online and I fell in love with her. It was her and about 3 other dogs, and I saw them on the rescue center's website, and I immediately sent pictures to my mom and my stepdad because I don't know, I just did. I sent them pictures constantly just because I really wanted a dog, and I was trying to convince them to convince me that it was okay to go and get a dog. Finally, I decided to fill out the application form to get a dog, and I filled out the application form online. It was super easy. I had to put references in there, so I think I put my mom because it said that you could put a parent, so I put my mom, and I put my best friend and my other best friend, I think. I put like those 3 people. And my best friend, I think, told me that they did call her, so that was interesting that they called her to talk to her about me. And my mom also said that they called and asked, like, just how responsible I was and that kind of thing. And so they emailed me, I think, within a week to tell me that I had been accepted to get a dog, so I was super excited about that. And do you want to come here? Come here. Willow, right here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Who's your baby? Aw. You can come here. Come on. Come on. Oh, she's a lap dog at 50 pounds. Anyways, so they sent me an email saying that my request was granted and that I could adopt a dog. So anyways, that's when I started sending even more pictures to my mom and my stepdad about getting a dog, and they decided to go in and check the rescue center for me because they knew if I went in, I would want to adopt every single dog there. So they went in to check to see, they wanted to check out the dogs and see what kind of dogs were there and if they thought any were a good match. And they immediately found her and 2 other dogs. And this happened while I was at work, and I had no idea they were going. And so my mom texted me because I had sent her a bunch of pictures and stuff, and she texted me later that day and told me that she went to work and that she had plans to check out the dogs. So she texted me later that day and told me that she put a deposit on one of the dogs, and it was this one right here. She put a deposit on Willow because they took her out and they just fell in love with her. And her name was actually Flora at the time, or Florentina. So they put a deposit on her, and she was a stray in Arkansas when an Arkansas rescue center found her. And she lived at that center for about, I think, a month. And no one came to get her at all, which I do not understand because she is the best dog in the whole entire world. Like, look at her. Like, how precious is this? So anyways, the Arkansas shelter was a kill shelter, unfortunately. So they were going to put her to sleep. So the rescue shelter in Colorado decided that they were going to take her because that's what they do. They're an awesome shelter. So they came and they got her, and my parents put a deposit on her because they fell in love with her and thought she would be amazing and wonderful. So they put a deposit on her, and I think I had like 24 hours. So the next day we went in and, well, we went on a hike first. We actually did Sky Pond, which is like an amazing hike, but I just wanted to get to her, and we were talking about names for her the whole hike, and that's when we came up with Willow. It was down to Willow or Penny, and I liked Willow better. So we did Willow. And I went to the rescue center, and I instantly fell in love with her. I don't know how you wouldn't. And so then I decided that I was going to get her. So we paid for her, went out and saw her for a few minutes, fell in love, so decided I was going to get her. So we went outside, and we walked around the car. We walked around the car a few times because she wasn't too sure about the car, and it was an Xterra, so it was a much bigger car for her to jump in, and she just wasn't sure about it. So we walked around it a few times, and then finally she went in the car, and we went to a food store to find food for her, and she just like wasn't used to a leash at all. Why are you being so sweet right now? She is literally being precious for this video. I hope this is recording and it's not, and I didn't do something wrong because this is so sweet. But we watched her on the car a few times, and she went in the car. And then over the next few days, we just bonded. When we went to my mom and my stepdad's house, they have stairs. This apartment does not have stairs, and she did not know how to use them. She was so confused by them, did not know how to use the stairs at all. She also had no idea what a doorbell was. She didn't bark a lot. She didn't know what a windshield wiper was. So I'm not sure she ever really had a family before me. And now I'm just so beyond blessed that she is mine, and I love her incredibly, incredibly much. If you are thinking of getting a Border, get one. Border Collie Lab Mixes are the best dogs. Like, she is so sweet. She doesn't really bark. I don't know if that's true for all Borders, but she doesn't really bark ever. She's super chill, if you can't tell, and she also doesn't really lick. She'll like put her nose up in your face, but she doesn't really lick. She loves love and attention, and she's just the best. So if you want a dog, get one, because look at this. So if you're thinking of rescuing, please, please, please rescue. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me and Willow, please subscribe to our channel. We would love, love, love it if you subscribed. So please thumbs up and subscribe, and we will see you on our next video. Thank you so much for watching. They're all recorded. You're a good girl.